dodged up 'em.
Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth. Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
Can't stomach places like this.
Not for it, but to cut my teeth in a real battle.
My days were so...
Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
Shall we head there now? 'Twould save us having to make the trip again.
We have arrived.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
Peruse at your... This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Hoy, friend! Have a great time. There's something I've come every last read, for it made me... I want to live a... I tire of enduring looking at this box. 'Tis proof that 'tis something I... Here is the last of the gold I owe. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some... Thus, I cannot go. Till then...
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
True enough. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace?
treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
The roads at your neck.
I'm the spirit of a woman half my age.
Will someone do aught about this?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
We've arrived, just as planned.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long. I suppose all we can do is wait.
If you don't mind, sir.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness. Anyway.
Mayhap I really would have been better off without you. This job better be worth it. Bloody hell.
Doctor Focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry. I can't stomach places like this.
Some skill can only be honed by
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
Whoever's my replacement's in for a boot up the arse.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
They wish they were in my boots. they only knew. Quiet at last.
I'll sleep like a log.
So, you've come. So, you've come.
I'll not stick my... You looking to enlist?
Must hold out till someone comes to me.
I'm surrounded.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Oh. Or have you proof that you are a... Ah. They say the Arisen's breast bears a wound. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening. He went before the people, and what befell him? Ha! Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? Here I spend my days and I need not that said. Tell me, I suspected as much. Well, I suspected as much.
So tired. I'd kill just about anywhere. Must hold out till someone comes.
Reckon you can do as you please, eh?
Master. I thought I might never see you again. Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
Greetings. You see, you need only make a worthy offering in exchange. If the way forward is shrouded to you, I have seen your path. May these words guide. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Good day, sir.
At least my back's not acting up today. I've more time than I know how.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
Still waiting on that report.
Here we are.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
I'd swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
Too quiet here for my liking.
Anyhow. I've more time than I know how to spend.
I quite like it here.
Won't someone do aught about this?
We shall wait here till you're...
You are the Arisen, yes? The cat. Follow me!
When does my watch?
suggest you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Some skills can only be honed.
Soldiers need better training.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye. Disa is my... 'Twas never my intent to But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear... My word! You mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently reside... Could Mother have had a hand in that...
Regent King Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught be...
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. This room turned up little of it. I'll head out first and speak...
Sven, where have you been, Your Grace?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
If aught were to happen.
We must admit our defeat. Ere all is lost. My patience wears thin. My patience wears thin.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
I'll teach him a lesson.
Twould appear you found evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
There are words.
This is it. I've been mistaken.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
We have arrived.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty... How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a... This alone can prove little. To think. 'Tis a surprise. If Regent King Sven, you have done well.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
Mystifying.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen a place with books likely to Kendrick the Gracious Hand is... There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty's claim, a place with books likely to entice Magistrate Kendrick the Gracious Hand is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Ah. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearance. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty. I have been pursuing all of... Would Your Majesty be willing to venture? Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we work...
Over here. If you please. Shall we see how Harv Village fares of late, Master? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to sit back, relax, and enjoy the...
Good evening, sir. I trust you fare... all right on the roads, despite the hour? You know where to find me.
The solution eludes.
It's me, but I'm certain there is...
If that is what you wish, Arisen, I'll go on ahead.
Well met, sir. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour? Much obliged.
Look, as long as you Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Over here, if you would.
I've been on practice job this.
You!
Huh.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs just to be sure. Pray, follow me.
Nothing like a jaunt through the woods to put a spring in one's step.
I suppose 'tis too much to ask that we pass through unmolested.
Shame I'm no advantage against this
sure your next attack is no less perfect.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. Well, leave it to me, Arisen.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
I look forward to seeing your marksmanship.
Over here, if you please. Tis this way.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my...
We are none of us alike in vocation.
While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Come, I'll lead the way.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
The Arisen is capricious indeed. But don't despair. We shall count upon your guidance when the time comes. Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Over here, if you would.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind?
The private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Look, Master! Goblins! But of course, they depend on me. At last, a chance to use this. You're not lived to regret it. Oh, we've got the beast reeling. If we keep it up, we'll knock its feet right out from under it.
Strike fast! And our quarry shall fall. Let's just say...
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Me be the one to collect it. Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way? Ah, yes. Give me a moment to recall the way. I can guide you there if you wish.
Shall we make our way there and see what's to be seen? A profitable endeavor.
Might I interest you in my humble... wares? Much obliged, sir.
Sir Arisen, thank heavens, just when almost all of—
Oi! What are you doing standing—
Jonas! This is—
Is that right? You did it once of—
My apologies, yet he speaks pray. Cull the beast.
More Saurians. Let us deliver them a swift end and ensure the village's safety.
One cannot be too careful. Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me. No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
The Saurians are no more. That's twice you've come to us. You're more than a friend. Truly, we cannot—
Here he is! Hey,
Jonas!
This blasted beastren went and ventured into how many times? There can be no doubt.
Forgive me.
Trust
Jonas!
Now, you would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastren—
Jonas, please!
There!
I do apologize. But we mustn't let this sour you. I do hope you shall visit us again.
'Twas a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Fioran will be all right.
Mayhap I'll set out on my own.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Pray, follow me.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
You watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Have a gander at my wares. Ish. Don't regret it. Hope to see you again.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Come, I'll lead the way. Over here, if you please. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
you no lessons, sir.
Not a bad idea.
I see you've been threatened. Right off the
'Tis a pleasure to serve you, Master. At last, a chance to use this.
Was this ox cart assailed? It is in a dreadful state.
The roads are hardly safe.
Careful now.
You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. 'Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace. Pawns are permitted to approach the castle but not walk the grounds. I shall accompany you to the entrance.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal. Lads, watch out!
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Pray, follow me. There, Master. Saurians.
It's just another way to save your own skin.
You!
Wearing armor all day.
It's been a hard day.
I swear I've not blinked once. Making a living. So, I'm tired.
Look, as long as you please.
Any mistakes this time?
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated... to the foremost hospitality in all... all Vernworth. Much obliged.
Fear I've no wisdom to offer.
Why, you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern. Who's the one request? I didn't ask. Does none of my... Were you not listening? The tavern, tonight. Now you know you can leave me in peace.
Well met, sir. You!
Quite the predicament.
Not sure where I'm trouble. 'Tis our duty to see this feast.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
You wouldn't want to make...
I've seen my fair share of masquerades.
Would that all my days...
Does life have meaning?
Perchance you've heard. The Sovereign, wound indeed. 'Tis a weight off my...
Wait for your equipment's coming. I'd sooner stay out of the battle, were it possible.
Mindless labor is for mindless men.
Always the same. They are today, just how I like it.
You wouldn't want to make...
Smiles are the fine...
Do speak up if you've a request.
Does life
Oh
have
dear.
meaning? Or is it...
find someone to go...
Start training them up. The younger, the better.
Would that all my days were so tranquil. I'll have to remember this.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled for today. Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir, but there isn't.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm on duty.
Feels eerie.
Can't let myself get distracted.
I'm tired of breaking my back for someone else.
An answer for this.
Respite from all that hustle and bustle.
I must hold fast.
I hear the coronation is to be held anon. Good thing, too. Of course, the matter of attendance is always a contentious one. Particularly.
Is there aught you require?
I've no intention of swapping gossip. To keep moving.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
Over here, if you would.
Someone talked about this.
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
You!
This looks like trouble.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Spirit of a woman
This looks like trouble.
At least my back's not acting up today.
Always. This looks like trouble.
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
Ought to set my nose to the ground. I've little enough gold.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are, I bear word from a minister who had from the pains he took to remain. That alone is reason the regent kin intends to. He bids you to use this opportunity. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn.
This task is our responsibility. We must strive to see it fulfilled.
We're off to Vernworth Palace, then.
I've had it up to here with you. I'll have nightmares if I let myself worry over much.
Go on, have a look.
The things I could do with an op—
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items
we discussed, perchance? I long for the times when I was always a pleasure.
Welcome.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
All the best tales come from travellers at the inn. No shame.
Don't think I'll stand for this.
Forgot why I came. There's no way out of this. This inspires naught but misgivings. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right. Out on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged.
The rules at your neck.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
I wonder if I'd be better off quiet.
I'm bloody starving.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
That's quiet you, but listen.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Off to market I go.
All this quiet makes me itch to cause a stir.
My sword arm could use some work.
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Each day is harder to bear than the last.
My sword arm could use some work.
Prayer's a waste of time. No one's listening.
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
Nice place this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Could barely drag my ass out of bed.
Tis a thankless job, this.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Yes, come
Such
to me.
quietude is a blessing.
I'm bloody starving.
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Wonder if anyone else shares my soul.
Not before whatever happens here, anyhow. I can't stomach places like this.
I'm in it now. No sense getting cold feet.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople would that all my days were so tranquil.
A lonely place. Not without its charms.
I've no time to be social. I've too much to do.
I only pray my watch finishes without
Prayer's a waste of time. No one's listening.
A lonely place. Not without its charms.
It's always
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
It's a thankless job, this. Seems naught ever goes right. I'd sooner stay out of that where it's possible.
What was I supposed to do? I've clean forgotten.
Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Fine spot to take my mind off my trouble. Naught compares to a real battle.
Any loose coin about? Enough to make me
Want
rich?
some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Can't wait for the new equipment coming. Feel eyes on my back, watching me.
Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth.
Getting proper rest is an
Tis dark out, but we mustn't let that dim our spirit.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who...
So tranquil start. I'm nodding off where I stand.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? Pawns are permitted to approach the castle but not walk the grounds. I shall accompany you to the entrance.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Townsman, someone do aught about this?
Still waiting on that report.
Here we are.
If you must go off on your...
You are the Arisen. Follow me.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm hoping to tie my boots.
I've been here so long.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious.
You can never be sure.
Have you heard the news? The new recruits are to be sent out to Melv. Melv, I say! I'm not sure who gave the orders, but...
I'm still waiting on
I've more time than I know how to spend.
I only pray
Sometimes I
my
wonder
watch
if I'm
finishes without incident.
I wish the minister would be more careful.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are...
Business to attend to, friends to sup with.
Nary a trade or training adventures and dalliances with bandits. I suppose I could indulge you.
Perhaps a breath of fresh air.
Peace and quiet.
We shed our faces at the door. Surely someone will ask me to dance.
All this revelry in war.
Another
Now, we who are gathered here are not...
It would seem our sovereign has... It wouldn't do to meddle.
All this merrymaking.
I do hope our sovereigns...
Just between you and me, my task is to seek out...
Armitage preoccupied.
So, tell me more of this.
I shan't let anything...
Might as well make merry while...
Our first sovereign in decades. Last, we will see the end of the...
Best to remain sober.
Business to attend to,
Always
friends to
the
sup
same dismal affair, if you ask me.
Perchance you've heard. The Sovereign, wounded in good indeed. 'Tis a wait.
We're the best there is.
Now, we who are gathered here...
Another ale can't...
Methinks I'll have a rest.
You were posted in front of the passage yesterday, right? Next time.
I would fain aid you.
Surely these Methinks I'll have a rest.
Is this fast true?
I pray someone asks me to... Everyone who dances with me...
Let us forget the
I will see to it that the law...
I can't solve all your problems.
I cannot afford another night of cavorting.
Business to attend to, friends to sup with.
I'd sooner stay My sword arm could use some work.
Naught but tedious talk of...
My sword arm could use some work.
Beauty fades, but true talent
A
will
breath of
near
fresh air is just what I needed.
My list of duties grows ere longer.
I pray someone asks me to dance.
Best to remain sober.
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet. I shan't let anything...
Looks like we both got some time on our hands. Naught but dreary.
My list of duties
Such quietude is a blessing.
May how well have someone fetch me a cup of tea.
Naught but tedious talk.
I would fain aid you.
Sir, how can...
Always the same. They are. Just how I like it.
Why, you now. We who are gathered here are naught but name.
I will see to it that the...
I can't solve all your...
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Business to attend to. Ready to sign.
I'd soon stay out and head back home.
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
Always sets me to
I shan't let anything spoil my...
Let us forget the dragon and dance the night away.
Now this is a conundrum.
Let us forget... How kind of you. Let us forget the...
Always the same dismal affair, if you ask me.
How might I put it?
Ought to be said, peace and quiet.
My sword arm, do some work. I'd soon stay out and back.
Twould seem I drank such drink that
I shan't let any... I shan't let... Thank you, sir. Everyone who dances...
Surely it wasn't my affairs of which they
No
whispered.
days for us are assigned. I'd sooner stay out and back where possible.
have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar. Apparently, even privately owned items will come to be curtailed soon.
Naught compares to a real bow.
Here I might reflect on my affairs in peace.
Tight. I'd kick just about anyone. Would that all my days were so.
Always sets me to think.
Trolling is more tedious than it
Is there
looks.
nary a chance to make a fresh...
I've been on my feet all day.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour will be right.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor
are but a pretense for more serious matters?
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime. It's... Come see me in my ball. I'll instruct my attendants to...
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
What might you be looking for?
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
This really is fine craftsmanship.
To be done about this, fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Mistakes this time.
It's nice to see everyone out.
Right, the predicament.
Pray it all comes good in the end.
Market, methinks.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect somebody. If there's aught that compels my attention, he seems a man of import. And yet, pray, allow...
So the false sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this Phasus fellow are all working together.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. 'Tis no simple matter to infiltrate. Should you fall into the hands of the guard, however, I am afraid Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? I have been pursuing all of the Would Your Majesty be willing? Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we...
Come, I'll lead the way.
I don't think I'll stand for this.
I'm not going to take that from you. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all... Right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged.
Tis of dire import we unmasked the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. Walking will only exhaust us, ere we've reached our destination. What say we ride an ox cart instead? That's just what I was thinking. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few. Pray, light your lantern, Master.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
Over here, if you please.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more. Full relieved am I to greet another dawn.
The sun will always rise again. 'Tis a comforting thought.
A material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
This brute has quite the temper. A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
I am well aware. I will protect you.
It is a pleasure to serve you, Master.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Oh, I should tell you.
Choppers, Master!
Leave it to me, Arisen.
You'll not get past me!
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Pray, follow me. You must cleanse yourself of that oil post-haste.
But of course, Arisen. You may depend upon me.
Together we are indomitable.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh? The cavern's depths lie ahead. Onward. We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
I am well aware of the particulars.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
You scared? You should be. Come on, have a...
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Nice armor you've got.
Over here, if you would.
Where do you think you're going, eh? Get back here. Where do you think you're going, eh? Get back.
That's the spirit! Think nothing of it.
I concur.
Where do you think you're going, eh?
Yes, Master? You require assistance.
Get back here. When I get my hands on you, you're in for a bait.
Fighting is not to be trifled.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Lucky us! That's worth taking. Do so enjoy the smell of the forest.
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
'Tis as you say. I suppose we shan't uncover any more treasures here. A shame that.
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not least among them.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out? Another statue. Aught within me yearns to climb it.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close. Here we go again.
Give loads of water.
Understood. When tarred, be sure to avoid the fleas.
Leave it to me, Arisen.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Strategies at our foremost walls. Knock its feet out from under it and strike air to recover.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone, but together we can manage it. Yes, Master? You require assistance? From us. When our curators run out, we're done for. Let me think of that a while.
Tis of dire import we unmasked the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Over here.
I'll get that for you. Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts. Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
Pray, follow me. This way, Master.
I don't much fancy narrow spaces.
Let us proceed with due caution.
Tis no more or less than what one... might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.